Jim Gavin, my first question is, why number one for you?
Because in a time of division, I've shown in my career to date that I've brought people together from diverse backgrounds for a common cause, for a common unity, and given them hope.
Does that mean you're only a candidate of the left and you wouldn't be a president for all?
I'm an independent candidate with an independent mind. As president, I will serve this country with dignity and with respect.
After the first debate on Monday night, saying, is Heather's heart really in it? Would she rather be at home with her family enjoying her retirement? Do you really want to be president?
I want to be president, Áine, and you know, when you apply for any job, people look at your experience, and I have the experience to do this job.
The Constitution clearly sets out in Article 3 that it is the firm will of the Irish people, and it's a very long article, but it's very clear, with the firm will of the Irish people, we want a united Ireland.
So when should the referendum happen?
Obviously it has to be done by consent, with respect for all communities and all traditions.
Well, I'm an Ulster woman, and so was Mary McAleese, and she did great work in terms of building bridges with Northern Ireland. I commit to doing that. I have travelled to the north on many occasions. I just don't go on day trips. I have been there many times. I've spoken to elected representatives. I headed up cross-border bodies as set out under the Good Friday Agreement.
But not a referendum.
Well, the referendum, I think we have a lot of work to do with the people, getting to know each other, to shared Ireland, and I very much welcome a unified Ireland, but the question still remains if it's time yet.
There's no debate in Irish in this campaign. Should there be one, even if you can't speak one? Catherine, a right
Díspóragar míl macha de soch na ceiste, agus is cúis dímo a machas ama nach bhfuil díspóraach le bheithan tíchi cahar.
The proxies view?
Nílas hagan céim fá bacód go méid fóheidil, is féidir fóheidil le úsáid, agus is í an ghaeilge príomhtheanga na tíre, agus bacód go méid díspóraach trí ghaeilge a laid uair le fóheid.
I'm passionate about our language. It's our identity.
And you're not doing a debate in Irish.
It's our identity. I learned it in school, like a lot of us did. I went to the Gaeltacht, but I've lost my fluency Oscuelga. The Constitution doesn't speak that the President has to have the Irish language. And
Irish debate, are you in favour of a debate Oscuelga?
And if it did, President McAleese wouldn't have got into office.
I honestly would feel at a disadvantage because I wouldn't have the confidence to speak, but I commit to learning Irish. I commit to going to the Gaeltacht, and I commit to improving my Irish and being fluent in it.
You owe a former tenant $3,300 in rent that was overpaid to your account that you didn't pay back.
Yes, on that matter, it's over 16 years ago. It was
It's simple. Do you owe the money?
It was a very stressful time for myself and my family. I'm
and
looking
you haven't
into
managed to check it out since, no?
I'm looking into it, and I will deal with it with urgency.
Connolly, there was controversy this week about a person that you employed, a member of IRIGI, which doesn't support the Good Friday Agreement, who had served time for gun and ammunition crimes.
That woman is now in all of the papers, and serious questions have to be asked as to how this story came out and for what purpose.
You're saying the public don't have the right to ask you these questions about who you associate with and employ?
Actually, more than any other candidate, I've made myself available on every public forum since I declared in July.
So were you misled? Did you know?
I was not misled. IRIGI is a registered political party.
Because you want to pull down the Good Friday Agreement?
They weren't the only group that was against the Good Friday Agreement. The Good Friday Agreement is in place.
Do you support the Good Friday Agreement?
Absolutely.
Your former Cabinet colleague Shane Ross says at Cabinet table you were opposed to drink driving reform.
I voted in favour of the drink driving legislation, not once, but twice. So my record is clear on that.
Did you oppose it at Cabinet?
No, I did not oppose it at Cabinet, and Cabinet is confidential. And that's the bottom line here. And I'm not going to breach that confidentiality. I did not oppose the legislation. I voted for it, as I said, not once, but twice.